Good afternoon, well good evening ladies and gentlemen. We're back again. We're back again and we've got the winning strategy and the winning tune for 60 laps of the Human Comedy Tsukuba Endurance Challenge. So we're not going to waste any time. It's 20 to 8 right now. I'm going to attempt to give you a demonstration of how we get 60 laps. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've already tested this off stream. Oh dear, that's not a good start, is it? I've already tested this off stream, so I know this works. So now all I've got to do is show you guys what needs to be done live. I'll give you a talk through as we go and try and do it live on stream for you. Hopefully we can do it with some time to spare. Really want a low 58 here. It's okay, it's not bad. There we go, can we get past Wilk by this corner? Maybe use him as a bit of a ramp. I just didn't want to get caught up in the corner, so I used him as a bit of a break there. Don't do that in the daily races. We'll pass Solis before we get to the next corner. Try and avoid as much traffic as we can as we make our way around the track. We want to be in 57s as much as we can, and there's a chance. Oh god, that's not a good place to. Oh god, right, start again. Got to do better than that. Maybe pushing just a little bit too hard too early. Know how much this traffic holds you up, and they've just got an amazing talent for getting. Let me start again. I mean, they've just got an absolutely amazing talent for being right on the racing line at the worst possible position repeatedly. Like right now I want to get on the gas but I can't because he's there. Again, really on that, I want to be on that apex, but I'm just pushing that a little bit too hard, I think. Chill out. I do get frustrated though with the AI. About 22 laps of fuel. I'm not going to get past Wolf this time before the next apex. And subsequently, he's going to be right on my way at the next corner, so that's why those. Look at this, right where you want him to not be. But we're okay. Don't need to break any records, we just need to do the 60 laps. Be careful with the throttle though, and I am pushing that a little bit too hard, I just need to settle in. Bit of a boat at the moment with a full fuel load, so I've not got the best of pace. Where are you going to be? Let's take a terrible line through there. I think you'd easily be able to do 60 laps if there was no traffic. Easily. These lap times are really poor at the moment. I think we're still on track for a 60, but we can be going a lot faster. Another meeting with the AI. It's not too bad. Understeer a bit there. Right, we need to get some low 57s on the boards. Better. Brake early. A little bit earlier than that, I think. Work if we get around the zone now. Down the inside, hopefully. Go. They're the lap times that we want to be doing really at this point in the race. The three leaders a bit bunched up in front of us. Too fast through there. Try and send it down the inside again. Get round these both before we get to the final corner. We're a bit faster than the other AI. It's going to be awkward, I'm going to send it. Getting around the outside here. There we go. Not a bad lap with traffic. Can we sneak a 56 lap time in? Gone a little bit deep, unfortunately. lost a bit of time there, so you really have to nail a lap to get 56. Chance if we can. We're a little bit late on the gas there. Should be better though. Oh, very close. Send it past this back runner yet. Slow, unfortunately, compared to those other laps. That first sector. Where are we? Got about 15 laps of fuel. We're going to have done 8 laps. So it looks like a tank can do 23 laps. Low 57. Love to see it. Once we've done the race, we'll share the tune with you and show you exactly what we've done. Slipstream there. A bit of slipstream in the next car, might be a bit far away, but we'll take what we can. Around the outside. I'm sure not to understeer onto the grass. Another low 57. These are the lap times that we want to see. We're clawing back a bit of lost time for the first few opening laps. Got that a bit wrong. Not a lot, but a little. Still think maybe braking a tad early for that hairpin would be beneficial. .57.4. Oh, bang on the money. I think we're going to be traffic affected here. Got to be careful on the gas when you're close to a car on the way out of the corner there, because I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but a bit of the dirty air affects the rear downforce, which gives you a bit more traction. Didn't brake any earlier there, did I? If anything, I broke later. Big group of cars, about 4 cars coming up as we are completing lap 11. .57.7. Oh, that's alright. That's a bit slow, that turn 1. A couple of tenths down, I think, at least. We'll watch that slide. And then we're going to get held up here, aren't we? On the outside, change the line. Dive it down the inside here. On the outside again. Inside, outside. Minimise the time loss. last corner is all about balancing the car. Just the will hope he doesn't take me out to the braking zone of this first corner. Looks like he's far enough back to be safe. Now careful with the gas, now in dirty air territory. Tidy it back up a bit again. Get back into those low 57s where we can. Tyres are wearing a little bit though. On the outside of Solace, 57.3, that's better. Clawed some time back. A bit wide there. I think we're going to meet these right on a bad point. We'll go around the outside, got to be careful not to go too deep onto the grass though. Keep it wide, set up a faster exit. Try and get around the outside and about the best we could do with the traffic we had there. Help actually, that slide with the rotation. A bit wide there. Starting to get a little bit grey and overcast as the cloud comes in. We're not going to pit though until I think lap 19 is what we're going to do. Oh, that was a bit slow. 57.4 though, not too bad. Gone deep and wide here. Using his our little rotation. Seven laps of fuel. A couple more laps before we get some fresh rubber. 3 on 1 tyres. I think the lighter the car is, it almost counteracts the tyre wear. It's quicker because it's lighter. A few spots of rain. We're going to have to be careful now, lads. The track, the temperature is going to cool down now, so grip will be reduced even more so. Traction out of the corners, maybe a bit leery. Hopefully these guys go into the pits. No such luck. I know they do normally pit around about now. I'm just doing out to lift up a bit. 57.3, that's perfectly acceptable lap times for this point. lap 18. Whilst we're still doing decent pace, I don't want to change the tyres because this is going to be traffic affected this lap time, so I can't judge it too much. This will be a slow lap, but those lines weren't very good. 5 laps of fuel. We want to be light on fuel for as long as we can. 7-8 with those lines in traffic. Definitely the front tyre that takes the brunt. Bit of slide there, don't want that. We're going to go here inside line. I'm not going to pit yet because it looks like we've got some free track in front of us. Next time we pit, we need to have enough laps of fuel to get to 38 or 39 laps. Because we're going to do 2 laps on the racing hard tyres. In the wet weather. Some slipstream. Go 1 more lap and then we'll pit because the lap times don't seem to be suffering that much with this lighter car. Hoping we can gain some time back by being lighter on the fuel load. We're only going to need about, because we'll be going slower through the wet laps. I think if we pit and take 16 or 17 laps of fuel, we'll be good. Yeah. So we'll jump in the pits now. If you look at the timer, we're nearly 21 laps in and we've only taken 19, well about 20 minutes. This would have been 21 laps, we've been nearly done. Obviously we'll lose time in the wet. So yeah, 21 laps complete. We need to get to 38, so 17 laps at the pace we've been doing, but I think if we take 16, should be enough because we're going to go slow for a couple of laps. Maybe 16 and a bit, we'll try and time it just right. And then we've got to be very careful when it does rain. 16 and a bit. There we go. That'll be more than enough. Fresh rubber. 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Oh yeah, mate. I'm not going to let it beat me. I've got it. To be fair, Rapid, I've already done it off stream, but I want to do it on stream and show everybody how it's done.
Not tried the swap yet.
I did it with about 20 seconds to spare, I think, with the engine swap with this Strat. So stay tuned and you'll see exactly what you need to do, and hopefully I won't bottle it. Is that all? You're right in the middle there, mate. well on track at the moment. First of the wet weather comes in at about lap 28, and you just have to survive and nurse the car around and keep on the dry tyre. There's a lot of traffic here, a lot of traffic. It's not very good. Lots and lots of cars here. Don't think I'm going to get past everybody on the straight here. Oh, it's right where I want it to be. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, 58, incredibly slow lap though. That's deep. Stop, turn it. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on that lap. That really slowed us down. I think the track temperature's down as well with it being grey and muggy, so probably lap times are going to be a bit slower. Yeah, because I didn't take that bad at all. I think it's the track conditions now.
I was going to say that you're well on target, especially getting to 21 laps and not putting on 13.
Yeah. We'll do it, Seth, as long as I don't crash. Just want to do it on stream and show everybody what needs to be done. We've put the work in, we found the tune. I reckon with this strat you can even afford a crash and get 60, to be honest, depending on how bad the crash is. But I don't want to do that, obviously. Use running wide and use him so he doesn't get in my way. Around the outside. First. Cheers, mate. I broke late there reading that. This is what's harder though. When you do it on stream, you're chatting a bit more. That's why I just wanted to make sure I could do it off stream. Well, that's not a signal for people to not comment. I welcome the comments, I welcome the chat, that's what makes it enjoyable. Right, the rain's coming now, it's going to get Larry soon. Lap times will be down. We're still in the 57s though while it's gloomy. Like I said earlier, I'll share the tune with everybody. You'll see the strategy.
Hey brother, greetings from Slovakia.
Hiya Gooseberry. I don't know what Slovakian is. I don't know what hello in Slovakian is, but welcome to the stream. Gooseberry, what a name. Might need a bit of TC soon. We're alright for now. I think lap 28 is when it gets blurry. Oh, I'm not. I haven't got enough subscribers for any donations, mate. I need 500. I need 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. I've only just started the channel. I've only got about 110. Appreciate the sentiment. If you're not already subscribed, you could subscribe and that'd be enough, more than enough help for me, mate. Appreciate that. Very generous of you. Right. So let's put a bit of TC on now. We've got to survive a couple of laps. Really wet weather, well not really wet weather, but wet weather for a slick tyre. But if you can get through this It really does save you time. Right, it's getting wet now. Brake early. Cautious now. This lap's not so bad, it's the next one. That's the main bad one. Yeah, we're starting to get to that area now where the wheels will try and lock up. It's losing traction there. Better to be safe with TC3. Brake early. No heavy inputs while we're steering. There we go, scary, scary times. Just try and survive now, survival mode. Easy with the throttle. Early brakes. Oh, it locked up then. Felt it lock up straight away then when I had too much braking input. This is very leery now. Scary, scary. Let's change it up a gear, that should help. It's very slow, but you just got to do this. Oh, see there, it tried to go. You just got to do this for a lap or 2 laps, and then it soon dries out. And you get the lap time back from the drying line. It should already start to be drying out a little bit here. Yep. I don't not enough to completely trust it. Yeah, it's drying out slowly now. Don't want to push it too hard though. Just take one spin. Cost us valuable time. It's drying out here. Here we go, here we go. Come on. Yamanaka, let me pass. This is going to be awkward. Hopefully we get past. I need to get the racing line on in a second. Yeah, it's already like gained us 2 seconds from the drying line. Survival modes almost done for the time being until it starts raining again. Still got to take it cautious. Need to get around these guys though. Oh god, awkward. Don't risk it. Very risky this going around the outside, but we've got it done. How dry is it? Moisture meter is almost down to dry conditions, so yeah. Let's put the driving line on, which will help us. I can kind of see where it is anyway, but this will help. Just don't go wide here, keep it narrow. Be careful, that's the corner that takes the longest to dry out. This is going to be interesting. That's good. Come on, track, dry out. Not ideal to have this traffic here. 3 cars all bunched up. Yeah. Let's take it slow. We've got some clean air yet. We've gone through about. Look at all those cars behind us. So many. Hopefully we can make a bit of time up now. I think this will still be over a minute this lap time with all those cars. Look at all those cars behind us we've just overtaken. go wide, don't go wide, Sam. That was close, that was a bit risky. That's good, within a minute. This is where we make up the time. We might have been a few seconds slower on one of the laps by not taking inters, but right now we're much faster than what the inters would be, and the tyre wear won't be bad. If you take the inters there and try and make them last, they just get torn to pieces.
You would probably have more watching, but the Tuesday league race is on as well.
Yeah, it's fine, mate. I just do it whenever I can. The missus is working late, so I'm sure people will watch that. You can watch this at a later date if you want. Wet conditions, that's fine. We got a lap. I just need to check the fuel because I need to make sure I've got enough fuel to last till lap 38, 39. So we'll do that on the straights. Can't see 6 laps. Yeah, we've got more than enough fuel. So I probably could have taken less. Good man. Azal, this is going to be awkward overtaking Azal here. I'm going to have to back out because I can't go wide. It's not worth it. I've gone wide here. That was risky. Cost us a lot of time, that. Alright, come on. Maybe get half a lap of clean air. Definitely push a little bit harder now. Right, we've got enough fuel. Let's have a look at the weather's doing. The next heavy patch is coming. There's no way around the next spell of weather. We have to take the wet tyres. We want to stay out as long as possible. 57's nice. In these conditions. A couple of 57s would be very nice. A bit deep here, be careful. Got it stopped, it's fine. Stop car, don't go into that wet stuff, that's fine. A little bit deep, but we're still in 57 territory. Yeah, comfortably. Before we fully get on the gas. A little bit deep. It's always this one corner, isn't it? It's this one corner where you seem to meet the AI. Get around the outside. There's a little bit of a spatter there, but we might be able to do 39 laps here before we pit. Yeah, Monaco, you've got to be right. How dry is it out here? Can we go around the outside? Yeah. don't think we'll be able to do that on the next lap. I think we're going to be able to get, well, we'll see, as I think we're going to be able to get to lap 39, and I think we've got the fuel for that.
Not seen you stream in a while.
We're getting to the knee knocking stages. Oh god. Yeah, we've got another lap in us here. We're going to send it for another lap and try and survive. Who dares wins, Rodney. Although there's an absolute... Oh, there's always traffic in there. I need to get down the inside of these guys because they'll probably wipe me out if I don't know what line they're taking though. Oh my god. That's not ideal, is it? To be in between all that. Right, survival mode to the pits. It's heavy rain. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This next braking zone is going to be Larry. We're still alright, we're still alright. Everybody's going to go to the pits now. I'm trying to... I'm just talking you around and getting you in my head. So that was a good plan, that. So now we take wets. And we're going to take... How much fuel do we take? So we need 20 laps of fuel, but we're not going to be using a lot of fuel. I think if we take 19 laps of fuel, that should be enough to last us with how slow we're going. 19 laps of fuel. Yeah, because we've done 40 now. Or we're on lap 40, we've done 39. So 19-ish, maybe just over 19. And that should get us to the end. 19.2.
Plus 1.2 we have already.
Oh god, what's this car doing? I don't trust him right on the inside. I do not trust that guy. Right, dry racing line for the first few laps until it gets really wet. By that I mean the yellow line. And then we go on the wet line where the rubber is once it starts to get really wet. Might even have to go a bit wide here because of this car. Don't cut me off. That's a good AI. Oh, it's probably dry racing line still. It's getting to the point where it's going to swap. There's a little bit more good there. Now I think it's the wet racing line, yeah. Knee knocking stages now, gents. Anything in the 104, 103 area. 103 is good, 104 is okay. Oh, crikey, Riley. Okay. Pretty decent. Probably got to be 104s with the super wet weather. think there's another spell of wet weather coming. We're not out of the heavy stuff yet. We'll check the weather when we get on the straight. That was wide. No, I didn't really want to go that wide. Got time loss. Yeah, that green band is the one. The green bandito. That's the heavy stuff. Here we go. Expect to see a twister with a cow swinging around it in the distance in the horizon. F5 Hurricane. Another 103, decent. Come on, rotate in so I can line it up. I've got to be careful here on that yellow line. Hold up. That was an error. Came in too narrow there. We're fine though, we're fine. Maybe lost half a temp or something like that there. Back end tried to spin as I crossed over that line. Got one more patch of green rain coming up. Still in the 103s. I think coasting works well in this wet weather with this car. Yeah, a little bit narrow again. It's really hard to get the entry to that hairpin. Hold up. Bit fast through there. Fast is smooth, smooth is fast. When it comes to this wet weather, let's lift off, let it coast round. Watch that line there. 103s. I don't think this will be a 103. Ease. Final downpour, that's right, rapid. Oh, it's another 103. Sammy Snake, the slithering race rain veteran. I do love a bit of wet weather. It's just nice to do now. We're going to start to dry out now. I think lap 48 is when you can go on the final stint of hards, and that's where we get to see a timing marker for what we're looking like, how much time have we got to spare or chase back. Oh, there's so many cars here. I do not like this. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's take it conservative. I'm on that yellow line, so it's very very slippy. Ungrippy is not a word. Very ungrippy. Oh god, is that late on the brakes? No, we're okay.
Snaking his way around Tsukuba rolling on the floor.
Tsukuba. Slither me timbers, Tsukuba. Send. Donk. Only a light hit that. Slow though. Yeah, we were in the 104s last lap. It's okay. I think we've got plenty of time to spare, to be honest. Lift off coast, keep the throttle in a tiny bit, get it over to the right, accelerate. Wilk, where are you gonna be? A bit awkward. this is the one where it can kill you here. You get on the gas that little bit too early round that corner. I think the track starts to dry out quite quickly now. It's not quite. Oh, slither me timbers. That was a close one.
Next lap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It does dry out very quickly once the... Is it that dry line? It might be that dry line now. Let's try it. Yeah, that looks very dry now. 50-50 though, for it's normally wetter around this last corner, so we'll stick to what we've been doing. I don't trust that yellow line yet. It's with the traction. It'll definitely be drier here though. Yeah. Right, okay. Should start to find more time. Still be careful though. I think we're at that stage where you, by the time we go in the pits and come out, oh, I don't know actually. I was going to say, by the time you change your tyres and come out, you might be alright on the racing hards. Tried to go on me again. I don't know, it's like we're ahead of schedule here. It's too wet here, isn't it? You can't go in the pits yet for hards. We'll do one more. Yeah, that's way too wet. I think it's because I'm making decent time, I'm like ahead. We're having a couple of risky moments in this final stint. We've not done bad. Right, we're going to pit for hards now. And make sure we don't go wide onto the wet patch. So we need like at least 10 laps of fuel. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. Send it into the pits. There we go. Hard tyres. So we've got 38 seconds. We need 10 minutes when we come out of the pits and to be below 1 minute a lap. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not going to fuel. I'd rather do some fuel saving than put fuel in. Quicker pit stop. Quick change at tyres. Looks like we've got about 10 seconds to spare already. Right, don't spin it, Sam. There we go, that's it. A bit of a drying line, right. Concentration. Don't snake it off into the wet stuff. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady now. Hakuna Matata. Oh yes, glorious sunshine. Come hit me. Burn my ginger bald head. And dry this track out. Lovely. So what have we got to spare as we go over the line here? 12 seconds to spare. What a fantastic strategy. Hey? Look how well this works. I don't know, because I'm going to give myself commentator's curse, aren't I? Talking like that. Calm down, Sammy. It's not over till you cross the line. You Gret Burke. Excuse me, Lopez. Gracias. approach the curb, that'll still be quite wet. So what time? It's probably going to be like 58 lap times. We might sneak into the 57s as the track dries out more and more. Keep an eye on that moisture meter. Yeah, 58. Got to make sure to brake early, don't risk going deep in these corners while that outside of the track is still soaking. You can see puddles on the track.
Concentrate or you will jinx yourself.
Wow. Do you know what I might do? Oh no, I don't think actually I could do that. I was thinking if I do this, I was wondering whether I wouldn't mind going into the race and watching Jim's race, but I don't think he'd appreciate that because people, yeah, I can't do that. You know, spectate and flick through the fields. But if I do that whilst I'm on stream, you know, people would might watch me instead of him, so I can't do that. I am interested to watch that. It'd be good to see like different people's perspectives. But I can't do that. That'd be like stealing viewers. Not on, is it that? Not YouTube etiquette at all. Steady. Solace. Make way. The snaky one is coming. It might be a little bit short on fuel, so a tiny bit of short shifting wouldn't go amiss, I don't believe. We're looking bang on actually, but we'll do a tiny bit to make sure we have got it. Not quite a 57, but still a bit of a wet field, a wet track. Oh, that curb, doesn't like touching that curb. Immediately locks up. Safe now, we've got bags of time to play with, I believe. Oh God, look at this. Look at this, it's trying to push me onto that curb. Wet on there, be careful. That was awkward, probably be a 59, maybe a 60 this lap unfortunately. Thanks to that traffic. Yeah. They really slowed us down there, didn't they? Right, 5 more laps to go. Can we push this guy wide? Yeah, get out of it. We should be on track for fuel now, I think. It's really hard to make these overtakes here where that track is wet. Come on, don't push me onto that wet curve, you pillock. How good of a word's pillock? Oh man. Well, good job we've got lots of time, because this would be very stressful. If you were like, you only had seconds to spare and you were coming into this. Careful, don't gun it. It's tragic, this traffic. Keep coming out of the pitch to add to the line. Oh, the track is drying out though. Working overtake here, he's out. Oh God. Right, finally, some free track. Right. What time have we got to spare? still can't go wide there, so can't push. 20 seconds. Should be able to increase that. Let's see if we can get 25 before. Oh god. That's what happens when you start pushing a little bit, I suppose. I think when the car's lighter on fuel, it has a tendency to flick round more. 3.4 laps. We need 3 laps. Across the line. We've got 3 laps. Too fast, way too fast through there. Felt like I wanted to blame the car and go, oh, it didn't slow down for me, but that was all me. Is any more of the track starting to dry out? Can we push a bit more through here? Not really, can't go into that curb. We've gone wide, get back on that dry stuff. Keep thinking you can push it a bit more and like trust the rest of the track, but it really is only the racing line that dries out with all the cars driving over it. Was out then. Okay, so how many seconds will we have to spare here to lock in the 60 laps? "26. Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate. Okay. Okay. Try and finish on a 57. A lot of cars up here, isn't there? We've got the fuel, haven't we?
There it is, now for 61 laps in the face.
I don't know, you know. Maybe 61 is possible. And we crossed the line, 0% of fuel, 60 laps done.
Great driving, Sam. Well
Thank you, Seth. It was nice to do that. Minute 31. So with that, you're like, what are you? You're like, say if you do a 58, 57, you're like 26 seconds off 61. I'm not going for 61. Spent enough time on this. But that is, so what you've all been waiting for is the tune, I bet. Well, also, check this out. Number 1 in the rightful spot, back to number 1. Now you all have an opportunity.
8 sets off 61.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of an ass. That would be very difficult to do that. That's the strat. That's the race. That's the pace you have to have. What's the tune? I hear you scream into your phones and computers. Well, let me share it with you. Detailed settings. Racing hards.
Success prods.
Yeah, which is very difficult. So, what I did with this tune, did a lot of tinkering, but in the end, this is what I found worked really well. Really well. So, racing hard tyres, obviously the engine swap. We'll go to the parts first. Literally nothing, not even increase body rigidity. We did put a brake, I did put a brake controller on it, but I kept it neutral, to be honest. So it doesn't really matter. But for personal preference, you might want to put something on there. Clutch and flywheel racing. Manual gearbox. I think it's quite essential that you have the racing clutch and flywheel with the manual box, because the manual box drops the PP because it's slow with the gear changes, but having a racing clutch flywheel makes less of a difference. The gears for the manual box I only used first, second and third. So want a nice long first gear so you can get on the power nice and early out of the corners and not worry about the back tyres spinning up so much. And these were the gears. First and second fairly long. Third, so first and second are set up so through the midsection after T1, after the first two hairpins, when you're going flat out, you're like maxing out second gear and limiting the gear changes, because if you have a manual box and you have multiple gear changes, you're losing time each time you change gear. So only first and second gear through the midsection, and then just towards the end of the home straight, the main straight, we used third gear. Same with the home straight over the line, third gear I believe. They're the gears. The things you need to look at really are the number 153, that's in kilometres, that's the speed. You can copy that word for word if you like, it's set to 360, these are the numbers, but the main thing is the speed. 153 kilometres an hour in first, 196 in second, 221 in third. Ballast, 200 full ballast, 200 set to 6 plus 6 to the rear. What that does, if you look at the balance on the left hand side of the screen, I could do this with my controller. No, you can't move it across like a cursor, or can you? Yeah, if you look here at the front and rear balance, you want that 50-50. You could have it lighter, but what I found, the car was better having more weight towards the rear for traction. And same applies for the downforce on the rear. So maxed out custom wing, max downforce 350, power turned down all the way on both the power restrictor and ECU, that's just to get it in with the PP limits. Fully customizable suspension, and these were the suspension settings. The problem with this car, it wants to, you may have seen it a couple of times, as you're braking it wants to oversteer, and the rear wants to overtake the front and spin round. You can manage this better with a fully customizable rather than just a high adjustable setup, and that's the setup that I went with. That felt good, that felt controlled, that felt balanced, reasonably balanced. It's a bit of a pig of a car to drive anyway because it's quite heavy and racing hard tyres. And then lastly, the diff settings. Initial torque 10, acceleration 40, braking sensitivity 30. Probably the most critical out of those was the acceleration sensitivity. If the back tyres do start to spin, particularly in the wet, it's the diff kicks in sooner with a higher sensitivity. So 40 locks the two wheels together, and if it does spin you can catch it more easily. If it's lower, it's much harder to catch that that slide and you lose the car, and over 60 minutes you don't want to do that. Well, you don't want to crash at all over 60 minutes, so more predictable. That seemed to help with rotation 30, and the initial torque 10 seemed spot on. And that is the tune. That's the full tune to achieve 60 laps. So save the streams, take a screenshot, do whatever you want. It is there for you to see in black and white, so you can go out and try and get yourself up on the leaderboards. Maybe, you know, should be at least be able to get 59, and that'll get you into number 8 in the world with that tune. I've managed to do 60, but with about, what was it, 26 seconds to spare. So feel free to give it a crack. Let me know, send me a message, let me know how you get on. So there we go. 60 lapperoonies. That was good. Don't know what else to do now. Somebody calling me. Don't have that number saved. I'm gonna have to leave that. Joan. Don't even know a Joan. It's weird. I'll tell you what I might do for a laugh, because I did want to have a go at this. Where was it? Where's that fuel economy? Oh, I've already done these. I'm on my main account, aren't I? No point doing them again. Oh dear, so there we have it. 60 laps. Done and done. Have I got a time trial to do on here? We've got a reward to collect.
The odd time. Trial challenge 7. My thumb switch is 42 on based.
Right, do we need to get gold on this? Are we set a time? Okay, let's quickly... where are we sitting there? We've improved that time quite a bit. So let's try and get gold quickly on here, and then... Still P5 on the alternative account. Done a 0.1. I'm not, you know, I'm doing all right on that time there. To still be fifth. Right, let's quickly get gold on this. Be a bit weird adjusting after driving that, but see what we can do. We've got default. Well, I'll be able to get gold no matter what settings we've got. We need that off though. That's only for when it's raining. Let's see if I can remember what you need to do on this. Oh, this feels weird. It feels very light. Is it fourth out of there? It is fourth out of there. I can't remember.
One of the fuel economy things is on Rolling Stone.
Yeah, that's the one what I was thinking of doing, but I want to do that on... Oh god. That's a bit slow. You really want to be hitting... You can carry a lot of speed through there. Need to watch my lap guide of this to remind myself. It's this Marshall box here, and to get it down to about, what did I say, 110? Oh, that's a bit too fast, missed the line. 82, you want to be going over there. This is slow. Is he going to be good enough for gold though? Brake on these. Fourth gear. Oh, I've slowed down too much. If I was going too fast, you wouldn't be able to get full throttle down there, but I wasn't going fast enough. When the rev counter hits the red bar, that is the optimal shifting point. Now the end of the tarmac here. Oh, I'm coming in hot. That wasn't too bad actually. This was a tricky one. Ooh. Keep it in. Don't hit that. Is that gold? Is it a one and done? What's gold on here? 26.5. Right, no, let's do one more. See what I mean about how much speed you can carry through there? Hey? Carrying that all the way down here now. Oh, too fast. We've kept it. I need to get rid of that ghost. What's the button for the ghost? I forgot what the button is for the ghost. Oh, we were late on the power there. Let's do a 25. Hopefully we can do a 25 here. Is that gold? Can somebody tell me whether 26.5 is gold? I don't know. Oh, I've come in narrow. Right, that should be gold. 26.7. Where does 25.7? Where does that get us after 2 laps? Over a second away from where my best time is. 1,602 in the world. 2 laps.
26.7 gold.
Oh yeah, we're well in, aren't we? There we go. We'll collect our 2 million credits. Or should we push this a bit more? No, because I get too into the time trials. I get to it. If I just leave it there, I'll know. Like, okay, I didn't try on that. But if I try for a little bit, I'll be like, got to beat that time. Got to do a 21:24.3, and I'm not doing it. I get way too into it. So that'll do. That'll do, pig. As we just have a cats here. Yes. Say hello. Yeah. It is. We're going to let Jess have a drive. Jess, you going to have a drive? See if you can set a goal time. She's not interested. Okay. I think we've achieved all I wanted to do. I have done quite a bit of driving this week, so I don't want to do too much, and I'm going to be up in the morning to the gym. So I think I want to have an early cut-off. I didn't know how many attempts it would take to get 60 laps on stream, but we've done it quite quickly. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I saved the replay. We're going to leave it there. So you've got the guide. It's done and dusted. Might make a little YouTube video out of it once it's uploaded, and I can save it and make a separate video. But yeah, there you go. That's me done for the evening. Appreciate anybody who tuned in, watched. Don't forget to hit that cheeky subscribe button if you're new around here. And let me know if there's any other guides, or my cat is moving the camera. He's moving the cable. Jess, stop it. Cheers, Goofy. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. But let me know if you want any more guides done like that on the human comedy. We can have a crack. We've had a few people watch. Yep. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Fuel map 1. Fuel map 1 all the way around, even in the wet. Even in the wet. The time loss from fuel map wasn't. The time saved in fuel wasn't enough to counter the time loss going round all those laps. It was much better with fuel map 1. So yeah, let me know if you want any more guides, but I'm signing off tonight. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Good night. Have a good evening.